Hey, and welcome to the Controller Only PPE episode number 2. So, on the screen right now, you can see what gear I'm starting out with. I just wanted to give y'all a little update, I guess. I realized I didn't actually do that in the first episode. I mean, you saw all the drops, but you didn't see where my gear actually was. So, you can see the dagger, talisman, the leather, and the ring, of course. Let's see what's happening in this video. I mean, we're going to do everything. Events, Darza. We're gonna get even more upgrades. That's the best part. Honestly, I'm having so much fun on this PPE, and I wish that I could talk about the things I want to, but I can't. So you know, we're just gonna wait. And there it is. See what I tell you? The Wiz gems have already started. Wisdom increased to 30. See, that's what I'm talking about. And a tier 8 dagger. I mean, we're a minute into the video at this point, and I just got a gem and a dagger. I'm telling you, boys, this is it. This is the episode. This is the one. The two, actually, but you know. Alright, so the whole point of this episode, right, and the last episode and all the future episodes is to continue to make progress. In the first episode, I talked a little about how difficult it was going to be. And there's some armor scraps. Easy armor scraps, dude. Let's go. Uh, so I was talking about how difficult it would be, right? And honestly, I don't think it's going to be that difficult. Turns out, I'm actually much better with an Xbox controller than I thought. I honestly assumed, and it was a terrible assumption to make, that I would die early on this character. That if I did any dungeons, I would die. I had this weird, like, mental block thing going on, where I don't know. Whatever. So at some point, I was just like, all right, the only way that I'm going to get any upgrades, right, is if I actually just go and do the content. If I go start killing gods, if I go to the events, if I go to Darza. Because I haven't done Darza in a long time. I mean, for years, his drops have been pretty much the same, and it's been more worthwhile to hope for a white bag somewhere else, more profitable to hope for a white bag somewhere else than to go kill Darza for tops. However, when it comes to PPEs, Darza is extremely important. And there it is. There's the leather upgrade. What I tell you, boys, this is it. We're already up to tier 7 leather. So, we're doing it. I mean, I don't even... What else can you say? You know what I mean? We're just... Look at all these upgrades. We're killing it. We already got 2. And we are just... We're doing it, man. But yeah, so like I was saying, right? I had this weird, like, mental block kind of thing going on. I didn't want to do events. I didn't want to do Darza. And then all of a sudden, and then I got thrown into this one. I was like, well, I might as well check it out. That'd be pretty cool. And besides, they've got the impressive scraps. They've got tops, top dagger, top leather, top talisman. I mean, the div HP, everything. I mean, it all drops from Darza, so... It's a PP's dream, man. I just gotta get loot. There's just too many people like this. I mean, look at this. Look at this right now. There's just all these people. I get nothing. Absolutely nothing. So then we go to Darza, right? Which, oh man, it's gonna take a lot of Darzas for me to gear up, I think. If the past is any indication of the future, man, I'm gonna have to do a lot of Darza. But as Darza goes down, so does my loot, and I get an attack gem, a dexterity gem, and some impressive armor scraps. So, between the impressive armor scraps and weapon scraps, those may be my best way to get the top dagger and leather. Obviously, that's an RNG kind of thing, because if I do a shrine and I get a dagger, or if I do, you know what I mean. Like, if I do a dungeon, or I do a Darza's, and I get a full one, that would be fantastic. But I think that's actually really cool that they have the scraps just as like a way to safeguard people, help your, bad luck prevention. That's what it's called. So I like that they do that. So that was my first time doing a mushroom dungeon, or I think that's what they're called. Anyways, I just did one because I had no idea what they dropped, so it wasn't worth doing. That'll probably be the last one I ever do. Or maybe it is worth doing and I'm missing something. I don't know. Maybe that's where you get the Chad the frog food. I mean, who knows? You know what I mean? Also, if anyone has any idea how to actually get that frog food, please let me know. I would love to get that little frog pet. That would be fantastic. So if you figured it out, let me know. If not, until then, frog tree. You know what I'm saying? Frog tree. So, and there it is, boys. There's another speed gem. And our speed is 48. And it's just easy, man. Easy gems. Easy skills. But I tell you, boys, I told you, this episode, it's going to be full of upgrades and gems and events and Darza and impressive armor scraps. Are you kidding me, dude? We're almost at top leather already. We're in episode 2. We played this account for like 2 hours now. This is incredible. I am having so much fun. I love the assassin. That's what it is. The PPE aspect of it is just for fun for me. You know, that's because if I just buy all my gear, there's no sense of pride and accomplishment, as what you call it, EA likes to put it. So I like having my own sense of pride and accomplishment. But no, that's the reason why I like PPs. That's why I've done so many. You know, because it is fun. It takes a long time, and it makes me work for all of my loot, all of my gear, you know what I mean? So, and there it is. We just did a Ravana. I didn't get anything, and there was no shrine, but you know, it was there. So, all right, boys, this bag right here. Let me tell you, backup ring. It's a speed ring. So, you know what that means. I'm not touching it until I'm 6'8". Because if I throw that bad boy on before I'm already max defense, whoo, it's going to be a bad time. It's going to be a real bad time. But, yeah, no. I mean, honestly, I don't know. Jeez, what do I even talk about now? What, 3 minutes left? Alright, doing 3-minute drills now, boys. We got another black bag sitting down there. Let's see what it is. So eventually I'm going to hit the point where black bags are completely worthless to me, where I don't need any scraps, I don't need any of the drops. And in that case, I'm literally just going to be passing over them looking for dungeons, gems, and events. Which is kind of upsetting because it means that the time between drops is going to be significantly longer, and that I'll most likely have to change up the way that I'm currently editing the film, because I'm actually enjoying doing it the way that I am now. It's kind of relaxing for me. I know some people might think that it could be tedious going through just recording all of the gameplay, but I don't know. I like it. It at this point in time isn't taking long enough that it's frustrating or really bothering me. I don't know if it's just because I haven't made videos in a long time, so I'm not burnt out anymore, but I don't know. I like it, but you know. Alright, look at me, just laying down the law around these blue Power Rangers. They can't handle it. They weren't ready for it. Well, boys, what else is there to say? I mean, we just spent the last 10 minutes running through the Godlands, doing events, getting drops, getting upgrades, getting gems. Doing Darza, impressive armor scraps. I mean, everything. You know what I mean? It's been an absolutely incredible video episode. Our drops, our upgrades are flying in. I am so excited for episode 3. I cannot emphasize that enough. I need you to understand how excited I am, because I've already seen what happens. So I am so much more excited than any of you could ever possibly understand right now. That's what I wanted to talk about in the beginning, but I couldn't. Oh, and there's a couple more armor scraps right there, so we're just going to pick those up real quick, slide those in the bag. Whew. I mean, I'm telling you, boys. Episode 3, it's the banger. It's where it's all gonna happen. It's where it's all gonna happen. And DC. All right, toodles.